Why is it that you show up when we're gonna do something stupid?
This will be fine.
Whoa! Thanks, Marketplace.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history.
That's what I say.
All right, folks, back from sick week.
Go ahead.
And?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there's still some sick week shirts. Go grab sick week shirts. There's the cool hats. This design is actually a pretty cool ass design, so that's on there. And go grab the support your local track shirt, because we are working on doing more in 2024 with local tracks, especially here in Michigan. So when you buy the shirt, that helps us support the local track, because we're just turning that money around, adding to it, and then helping some of the local tracks here. So there you go. Go grab some merch. Bobby will thank you in the morning.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. This is first day back from sick week, and here we are. We had a clean shop, and then the dually shows back up. Aiden's car had to come off the lift.
4 pallets of
The barbecue truck blew the transmission. Yeah, 4 pallets of magazines and 100 boxes of male bubblers showed up.
which weren't on pallets.
And the shop went from sweet to, in about, what is it, about an hour, every single thing showed up. Pilot, FedEx, UPS. Holy shit.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half, and the place is a total wreck. So that's where we stand now. But I'm finishing this boy up so it can leave hopefully by Friday.
What happened to the ice cream truck?
I don't know. Apparently, halfway through sick week, the Stankies blew the trans, whatever that means. But so now we get to pull it out, and Bart said he's rebuilt 3 of these before, so he said 3. We thought that meant 3. He thought that meant 0. So we'll see how it turns out. Oh yeah, and that's Bart. I don't know if he's been on the video yet.
Don't introduce him because he'll just last 5 minutes and be gone.
All right, that's nobody. We found some homeless man on the street.
Easy, Cujo. You gotta save them muscles for when we drop that trans down. There it is. You wanna let her down?
Well, shit.
It just falls right out. It's Velcro.
Freaking 10 more minutes, I'll have that thing rebuilt.
You want to get under here, Muscle McGee, and help lift this thing off the jack now?
Well, no. Bert, you can fix it right there, can't you?
Most of the time I can, but being this is my first time, I'm gonna want to take it
For
out.
you? Oh. I asked Bert, how many transmissions have you rebuilt?
Bert. Listen, you should have talked to Bart instead of Bert.
Bert. And he said 3. So, like, it should be 15 minutes. He said 3 times he's done it. So.
To be fair, he didn't say 3. He did
3. He said 3.
We gave you a gang sign.
That's
which
3.
apparently was 0, but everybody else saw 3.
That's 3.
Wow. Yeah, my bad.
You know how you fix a 4L60?
You throw it away.
You go throw it in the dumpster.
Can we put a Turbo 400 in this bitch?
That thing's so chintzy, it can't weigh that much.
I think we could just pick it up and slide the jack out from underneath of it.
I think so.
Okay.
Get
Just
your legs
pick it
out
up.
of the way.
All right.
We received a gift today. Coolers for Cowboy Up. So now I'm in the process of welding bungs in for correct line size, and I'm gonna mount them right there. And John had already figured out that these little rubber isolators will have to drill some holes through the top and bottom rail of the radiator, but this will just bolt on and be rubber isolated and kind of cool. Jason will probably sand them even more and polish them, because everything on this car will get taken off and polished. I have all of the lines crimped, so probably in the next day or two it's done and on to wiring.
Bob broke a gauge like a month ago, and we finally got the gauges.
Months ago. That was a good one when I scared everybody.
Yeah, it was the mother bottle thing, the giant one, and it was like brand new. If that would have busted off the top, it would have been a Dixie Highway. Would have been a good one.
Dude.
But yeah, this one's definitely still broke because it just always reads.
Yeah, it's always got 20. She's broke because it hit the floor pretty hard. Sometimes you can't help yourself. You tip over that bottle right there. So
I guess
why can't you
maybe
grab it here?
Well, I don't know.
Put
don't know
the
how
soft
legitimate-
jaws in and just kill it right
I don't
there.
know how legitimate
And then-
any of this shiznit is.
Well, that's like a billet aluminum.
Is it all just gonna start breaking? I don't know.
Probably.
Okay, Bob, don't drop it again.
Try not to.
Move the car forward and then lower it down. That way you
That
get
is
away
so
from.
janky.
We do that, but we do it a different way. You don't fuck with any of that. You get the forklift, you pick up the front end, and you drive it till the wheels are right there. And then as it starts to come down, the back tires come down, and you just let it go down the jack, or down the ramps. We had to do that at Keith's a bunch of times.
Well, being you already knew that idea, why aren't we doing that?
Because you just said we're going to get ramps, but my God, we're fucking 12 feet long.
Probably longer than that.
Well, we could do that with the 7-foot rims.
You might be able to, as long as the ass don't drop too quickly, but
Yeah, because as long as we pulled it forward flat with the forklift.
I gotta say though, Bob's idea is 1,000 times better than yours.
My idea would work too.
You got 2 jacks and you got some ramps just floating out here, and then really quick release the jack and they'll all fall.
Shit, at the end of the day, the
How the
car's
hell
going to be off the table.
can't you just get one of them ramp trailers that's a little bigger, and we could back it up, raise it up, put it down, lower it down, done.
Done.
Come on.
Just put the, what are those things? The Go Jacks on there. Fucking just roll that bitch. She'll pop right off there.
It will.
I mean, this is where you're going to hook the forklift up right here, right?
Yup. Pick her right up from there.
Trailer hitch right through that.
Well,
that
the
way
sad
shit
part
slips
is-
out.
Oh shit, yeah, turn that thing around and just put the trailer hitch right there.
The trailer ball is part of the equation, but we can't do it here because it'll just take out the fuel cell. But this is where we would put it, right here in between the V, and the trailer ball would come out, and then we'd have a clamped piece of something right in front of it so it couldn't slide forward on the fork. But we might be able to do it that way with those.
How do we
But
get it on the
they
table?
don't-
Flatbed?
Must have been
A flatbed, because that's how we've gotten everything on and off of this that rolls.
Actually, it's It's been here for how many years now? 'Cause I'm so slow. I'm slow, but I'm not good. So.
I still think the first time we took the Durango off.
I think they're sending it down to Ty to finish it up. He said
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Man, he's gonna put that on the video. He might get enough a sandwich.
Did Ty ever come talk to you? Because literally every time I always gave Ty a hard time. I'm like, you got to go talk to Bob because all the videos say that everything you do is in 5 minutes. So why is it taking Bob 2 hours? So he's like, yeah, the joy of the YouTube can make it look faster.
Right. The joy of just Brian's editing makes it look
Slower.
slower. Brian, you're going the wrong way.
It makes Ty look like he gets it done in 5
Right.
minutes,
Well,
and it
we
makes
gotta call
Bob
them
look like
guys.
2 years.
So this is the last thing on Jason's car, which he requested, kind of like a chip guard, sort of, because the front tires like to throw stones and shit up and dent the carbon front end from the inside out. So I put 30 thousandths aluminum there, and this is kind of the contraption it takes to keep that piece held down, and then I heat the glue so it actually softens and gets more liquid because it's kind of cold in here. It's probably 60 in here or something, so the glue's kind of thick and pasty. So if I heat it up, it becomes more liquidy and lets the panel adhere tighter to the carbon. And this glue, which is 3M 8115 panel bond, it kind of works like 2 sheets of glass with some water between it. You don't want it real thick, you want it nice and thin. So if I heat it, it gets more liquid and settles down much better with all this weight on it. But this is the last thing, and she's out. Why is it that you show up when we're gonna do something stupid?
Well, I also saw on the camera.
Come on, dude!
I'm like, B, where you at? Those fuckers are gonna do something.
We're gonna do something stupid.
Wait a second, why?
What?
Did you guys already try to put this and then drop it all the way to the ground in the front and let this roll right on?
No, this is it, right here. This will be fine. Let's go.
This will be fine.
Move the block of wood. Let's go.
Here she goes. She's rolling. Is somebody in there pressing the brakes?
Does it have brakes?
We don't
Don't
know.
have brakes.
No brakes?
No brakes.
We don't know.
Move that shit.
Hey, how are we unloading this there if it doesn't have brakes?
Fucking no. I don't know.
That's a you and Homer
Well,
problem.
that's why I'm trying to figure this out before we put it out here.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have fucking brakes, so.
We don't have the winch and we don't have brakes, so.
What's the idea of putting those jacks there 6 inches down?
I didn't do that.
Well, last time
But
we
they're
used
good.
the jacks and the Bob just said we
They're
don't need
good.
jacks.
This is way over it. That's locked on the face of that. We're good. But how you getting it off when you get there, that's up to Andy, you, and
Well, I'd like to figure that out before we put it on here.
Want to just roll off the trailer? You got ramps and everything.
There are no brakes.
What's that matter?
Well, if it starts hitting something,
Does
then
it really not have brakes? It probably has
really
brakes.
does not have brakes
Why?
because the brake lines were taken off.
Did you put them back on?
Yeah,
Did you bleed the brakes?
I didn't. If you want to bleed the brakes, have at it. You and Bart bleed the brakes.
I said we do that.
Then you'll have brakes.
Seems stupid to have a $100,000 car, no brakes and no winch. Just, yep, just throw it in a ditch somewhere. It'll be good.
Zach, you just discounted your car because he just called it a $100,000 car. And that's $100,000 right
That
there.
on its own.
Yeah, $200,000.
Okay, you guys gonna bleed the brakes before it goes on there?
I think so.
Zach's car is leaving, going to wiring. Another car is gonna come in. Any guesses on what the car that's gonna come in? Whose it is, what it is, what we gotta do to it? I can tell you one thing though, you gotta take the air shocks off the back of the car coming in. Cause like, it looks like high school 1985. So, that's only a hint. But, and it's not my car, not Bob's car. So,
And look, I got this off.
oh, and Bob is working on the Harley.
I don't know if this shit will clean up or not, but
Oh, that'll buff out.
I think a little bit of oil, a little will be good. Oh,
Holy crap.
look at. Oh wait, did you
That's
see that?
100% solid inside there.
Yeah. Look at the huge chunks
Look at those
right
mice.
there.
Holy crap.
Somebody pressed the brake
broke.
pedal and somebody blinks it.
I'm sure the Bart knows how brake moving works. He said, what's your procedure? Well, that's nice. What part are we hoping to salvage out of that one?
Well, it was a
Science experiment.
personal vendetta to get that piece of shit off of there because I had to pry it off with all of this, stacking it up and pounding wedges in to get it off all the way till the piston was about right there, and then it popped off. So we need an engine for a 250 SX Harley Davidson. What the hell is it called?
Dirt
A
bike.
mariachi.
AMF.
Mariachi. I think is how you say it. So
That's
we
a
need
band.
one.
That's a band.
And it's a band, but
Yeah,
we
that's a
need
mariachi
one
band.
now.
There's mariachi engines.
There's mariachi band, and there are mariachi engines.
So, because even though the dually giveaway's over, and all we promised is that they would get a Harley, and it wasn't running, we still are trying to get the dang thing running, so that they do get a running Harley. So, like Bob said, we either need parts. Actually, that's going to be hard to take that apart.
Hey, actually,
So,
we'll trade all of our leftovers, which will be an entire motorcycle, for a running engine.
yeah.
That's the deal.
Yeah,
So
because we have two bikes
we
now.
have two bikes
We have two bikes
and two junk
And-
engines.
and 75% of the pieces for each one of them.
And this one's only junk because the little son of a bitch that I bought it from said it was good. It's not. Yeah, old Thor boy there said, all you have to do is get a piston and put the cylinder on. Well, he's full of shit, man.
Yeah, because that's the other two, though. Well, I mean, the old Harleys always sounded like they had a rod knock. So maybe that's.
Have a really bad rod knock.
So maybe that's it.
You can see
or
where
to
the-
make sure it sounds two-stroke.
Where it's welded, you can see chunks of the rod bearing squished up through the oiling slot there. But yeah, thanks Marketplace. Got boned on that one real good.
But 250 SX, and I guess we'll introduce you to Homer because he's new. So this is Homer. Actually, his real name's Bart. But hopefully you're old enough to know that Bart is Homer's son. So this is Bart, and he's too old to be the son, so we just got to call him the dad. So I guess he'll be Homer. But
How you doing? I'm Homer now. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that.
yeah, see, there's the introduction. So you can call him Bart or you can call him Homer. But he's lasted more than the last guy. The last guy lasted 3 days, 4 days. Where's Bobby at? 4 days.
I think he's trying to kill me.
No, we're just trying to break him in. We figure if he's going to break, we better break him early because. All right, so we'll continue with loading this once they get the brakes bled. Wow, wasn't expecting anything to happen that fast around here. Now you got to move that though. Steering wheel's not aligned right. Whoa!
That didn't work so good now,
Did anybody latch the trailer on there?
Fat boys to the front directly.
You can come my way. Well, what's it look like on that side, Bart?
Looks real good. Got plenty of room.
Are you on the second board?
Yes, I'm splitting the second.
All right, that's where we're at too.
Yeah.
Except all the wood's still on here.
Perfect.
Stop. It's just mildly exciting.
We're about 4 foot as far this way.
You gotta come this way.
Friend's gone. Now what do you got to do?
Should we go out and look at it? No, because we can't look at it. That's got to be in the next riveting episode of What the Hell Are We Doing?